Madonna isn't dwelling on any legal issues. According to Billboard, the pop star's attorneys urged a federal judge on Wednesday to dismiss a class action lawsuit that fans had filed in January after her Celebration tour concerts in New York City began hours later than scheduled. According to the petition, there is no legal injury that can lead to a lawsuit for the plaintiff's claim that fans had to get up early to go to work the next day. Michael Fellows and Jonathan Haddon, two concertgoers, filed the complaint soon after the 65-year-old Grammy winner's performances at Brooklyn's Barclays Center in December 2023, despite the fact that the start times for the events were stated as 8:30 p.m. They claimed the shows were fraudulently advertised because she didn't take the stage until after 10:30 p.m. They specifically claimed that her tardiness was a wanton exercise in unfair and deceptive trade practices, negligent misrepresentation, and false advertising. Furthermore, Fellows and Haddon stated, defendants failed to give any notice to the ticket holders that the concerts would start much later than the start time printed on the ticket and as advertised. On the other hand, Madonna's attorneys said that the audience received exactly what they paid for, and that there was nothing irrational about the time of the shows. No reasonable concertgoer, and certainly no Madonna fan, would expect the headline act at a major arena concert to take the stage at the ticketed event time, the defendants said. Nowhere did defendants advertise that Madonna would take the stage at 8:30 p.m. Instead, a fair concertgoer would comprehend that the entrance of the venue will open at or ahead of the scheduled time, that one or more opening acts might play while guests arrive and find their seats and prior to the main act taking the stage, and that the main act will take the stage at a later time in the evening. Additionally, they contended that the lawsuit makes no claims that Madonna's performance was subpar, that her performance was worth less than what they paid, or that they left the concert before seeing her perform in its entirety. Page 6's request for comment was not immediately answered by Madonna's representatives. The Vogue singer's gigs went so late that many fans vented their anger on social media and demanded refunds. "It doesn't matter if you're Madonna," wrote a frustrated admirer. "You're f***ing rude if you're 3 hours late." The second said, "The concert is scheduled to begin at 8:30. Madonna began at 11 p.m. The entire stadium was yelling insults about her tardiness. Fantastic show, but it ended far too soon." For more, my love, on page 6. Sarah Haynes also voiced her disgust with the state of affairs on an episode of The View in January. "It isn't polite," she angrily declared. "You are genuinely disappointing your fans who came to see you perform. You don't have to behave like a diva to be a diva." After postponing the performance for several months due to a serious bacterial infection, Madge began her Celebration tour in London in October 2023. The illness kept her hospitalized in the intensive care unit for several days. She called it a F-ing miracle that she was still alive and able to perform to her fans during an October gig in Antwerp, Belgium, after many had predicted that she would pass away from the virus. The Queen of Pop's onstage fall in Seattle and her criticism of a wheelchair-bound concertgoer in Los Angeles for sitting down when she was paralyzed are just two of the headlines that have been made about the tour.